What up, though, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite cousin Rube, and I'm here with my girl Meek.
What up, y'all?
And we are the EMBRACEU podcast,
where we're talking about everything geared towards the black culture, a lot of unspoken conversation, a lot of unfiltered conversation as well. But we're gonna calm down on that. But y'all been tuning in, y'all know what we about, y'all know what we're gonna give y'all. Now we're gonna check it in for today. I know y'all didn't catch us last week. We had to make y'all wait a little bit, but Generational Curses 2 is coming up. Right now we getting into something else, but we is gonna check it in for the day. How your week been, Rube?
It's progressively gotten better. I got back into therapy.
Therapy is talking to someone.
Yeah, like talking to like somebody. I mean, like shit. I'm black in America.
That's a valid reason.
I'm black in the hood.
You black in the hood?
Mm-hmm.
You black in the hood?
I'm black in the hood. Yeah.
How is that affecting your life?
A lot. Like the fact that I have to walk out the house, or at least I feel like I have to walk out the house with my gun on me every day, is
with that thing on you.
Yeah, like the fact that like that shit is crazy.
We know the
like I mean, like and like I said, like that's just in the hood, like not even out in the world, like just in the hood, like
shit. That's really out in the world.
I mean, too. I know, but I'm just saying, like every day, like even when I'm just even when I walk my dog, I bullshit you not, I still grab my burner. I still do. Just cause like even if it's not somebody, is like it could like there's nothing but pits and all types of dogs around here.
Right.
Yeah, like honestly, but no, like just like mentally, I'm just getting back to where I like, or at least getting to a safe place, a happy place. That's my biggest goal. So that's where I'm at with it for real. Like, so I've been progressing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with second opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How you
getting a different outlook on life? I could be better, but I ain't gonna complain too much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do the best we can every day. So I try to strive towards being better every day. Okay. So I'm not gonna complain too much, but tired of working. I think everybody tired of working. Real. That's it. That's all. But other than that, so far so good.
Okay. Well, so we still here.
That's all. Hey, that's enough said there. That's here. Why I ain't gonna even go into nothing, no complaints, no nothing. I woke up because a lot of people wasn't fortunate. Yeah. A lot of people can't say that. Right. So now today we're gonna get into the topic, which is women lie, men lie. So my first question for y'all is, do you think this generation is built for marriage? Take that in, let it resonate. My second question to you guys is, why do you think black men cheat? And following that, following that, do you think that is the leading cause of the black women becoming bitter? Question mark. Question.
Okay, so anyway, the first question, like with the first one. This generation, I think marriage is like a big question mark for the simple fact that women have more access to stuff than they had in the past. See, like from what I understand, like even back when women didn't have rights, women relied on men more back in the day versus now, whereas they have like access to things, they have better education than they had back then. And quite frankly, like women can do a lot that men can do. I'm not saying that there ain't nothing that they can't do that men can, but just because of that, that plays a big factor in it. Like they don't feel like they got to put up with a lot of the shit that the women had to put up with back in the day, like with all the cheating and all the, like, you know, being as submissive, you know, or things of that sort. And also, another big factor, in my opinion, is social media. You know, like a lot of people just look at social media with the like going, like they want to post like their happiness or whatnot. They don't actually want to put in like the grunt work.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying that none of the stuff that we've probably seen growing up, you know, with quote unquote happy marriages was what should have been, but also you see those marriages that had those, like that be like 25, 50 years, like, okay, they put in the work. You know, I don't think a lot of us are willing to put in that work no more.
Well, first of all, we give up too easily anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And it's a lot of stuff we're not obligated to deal with anyway, either. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, this generation right now, we so caught up in everything that's so not important that we don't look at what marriage really is.
Like what? Like what's considered?
We see the word.
But what's important though?
The sacrifices that you have to make within that marriage. The stuff that you have to do to make the work you have to put in to actually make the marriage work, for you to say that, oh, I've been with this person for, you know, X amount of years.
So, all right. So what do you think is glorified? Or
the party, of course. The party is glorified. The ring is glorified. Just to say that you're the wife is glorified. Just to have that title is so glorified that you miss everything else.
Okay.
So, we divorcing young. We unhappy young. Like, it's a lot of shit that's going on that's a repeated, there was a repeated pattern in the relationship that's been brought into the marriage. Now, me, I'm on the outside looking in on a lot of stuff. Everybody is different. Everybody do things differently within their arrangement.
Mm-hmm. That's
why I'm going to call it an arrangement.
Okay.
Because it's so much more to it than what they used to do back in the day and what we used to see, what we used to seeing now. We didn't see, you know, a lot of us didn't see our parents, you know, married.
Yeah.
My parents was, you know, they was married, but were they happy?
Man,
over time, no, you know, did that last?
No, like,
did they put in the work to make it work? Did somebody give up along the line and, you know, and just let it, you know, wither away, but still kept the title? A lot of shit goes on within the marriage
that we don't see.
That you don't see, that you don't know. A lot of how it was back in the day for women, like I said last time, like very passive, very sweep it under the rug. I'm gonna take the abuse. I'm gonna take the verbal abuse. You know, we made vows, and I'm going by the book, and the Bible says this, and they be the biggest hypocrites in the world.
But
to me,
now it's that
this generation.
It ain't that.
We ain't. First of all, this generation of men ain't well equipped to handle what is required from the black woman. And on the flip side, the black woman is not well equipped enough to do the same.
All right, so what is required of the black woman?
I can't tell you what is required of the black woman.
Why not?
Because
you said that
some of our standards is
right. The general
for sale. We got a price tag on some of our standards. And
why is that?
Who you asking? Because I ain't got no price tag on my
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I don't know. Cause
I'm just saying, make it.
Okay,
like,
let me break it down. We can't even get past the simplest stuff in a relationship to even be somebody's wife or husband. We can't even get through the little trials and tribulations within the talking stage of dating stage. We don't even date no more. We just fuck it. We jump right to the punch. We in your bed, and then after that, we think that okay, all the commitment's supposed to come pouring at your feet. And a lot of times, men is thinking like, well, shit, I ain't gotta hold you to no type of standards. You just, you made it clear what you signed up for about how y'all interact. Now, sometimes when you do move fast, you do end up getting with the person, and y'all like blossom, and it turns to what it turns to over time. But we not even equipped enough to communicate properly or to go through the little shit within the simplest stages of us dating to even be ready for the big stage of committing yourself to one another, fully committing yourself to one another.
See, I feel like now I would actually like to talk to like an actual young couple that went through a divorce to see like what actually transpired, like how y'all been together for I would say, me personally, I think a 5-year relationship is long. That's just me personally. At this point in my age, I'm only 26. Like I would
5
say
years.
like for
that's
somebody,
history.
Yeah.
You can say that's history. Y'all grew up.
So like what is it just like something like y'all was on some young shit, y'all got married, and then y'all was just like, you know what, I want to try something else, or like what was it?
You know what? It can really go several different ways.
Cause like now, like mind you, but what you said earlier though, like with like like y'all just willy nilly like hop in the bed, expecting the commitment, but we like men are already like I'm good now. Like shit, I ain't got to commit to you because you already gave it to me.
You already signed up for something that you didn't know you were signing up for.
So basically, like, so what it is, it sounds like it's just like sex is too accessible.
Sex is the easiest thing to get out here.
I believe so too.
It's so easy because
what?
It's easy as hell.
Because what?
Because of our generation.
All right, so what made
we set our standards so low that sex has become recreational, not something that's privileged, not something that's earned, not something that's worth the wait. It became accessible because it's recreational to us now.
But like,
it's for fun now.
Was it never recreational though? I mean, like,
it's not that it was never recreational. But it's just, to me, that's your palace.
Okay.
Everybody don't deserve your sex. Everybody don't deserve your body.
But what if I like having sex though?
If you like having sex and you a nympho, you love dick, you love pussy. That's you. So, like that. Do that.
That was off topic though.
Right. That's off topic, but if you like it, do it. By all means, I'm not stopping you from it, but know what comes with that when you do that. Now, sex is through around, and it's not as serious as people, think it is. For some reason, I don't know, maybe because it's so recreational that people just love to do it. And it's, of course, it's good. Mm-hmm. I'm smiling right now just thinking about it. I need but it's so recreational that we got a price tag on it now. But we got to be giving me this to get this.
Okay.
Or right. You know what I'm saying? I need to do this. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to get something. I need to get something for you to get this. It ain't like, no, you have to really earn this. You got to really clock in and clock out, and I have to make sure you're worthy of giving you my body.
So basically, like, it's just, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it then. Like, it's just like money for sex at this point.
No, it ain't really about money for sex. It's just about the
what you can do for me for sex. What?
The stigma that we created around sex. Yeah, the stigma we created around sex. It's not to be earned anymore. It ain't a privilege anymore. It's not appreciated anymore. It's just willy-nilly with the shit. I'm taking you on down through there. No questions asked. Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the men, you guys.
You guys what?
It's not even shit. It's not even like y'all really hitting it and quitting anymore, unless you know we really that dumb to fall for that. It's you know it's more so the women is like shit. I'm just want the dick.
I mean,
I had a girl in a car with me I barely even knew, and her nigga had dropped her off. Like it's like a group of us. Her guy friend like this like dropped her off. She drunk. You know he pulls off. She on the phone with making arrangements with a whole nother dude. Like yeah, I need 1,000. You owe me 1,000,
like, I'm telling you,
and
bro,
this and the third. And I'm like,
I'm telling you, and that's like I feel
like damn.
Remember that's why I did change what I said in the last one episode about everybody got somebody on the side. I changed it to saying most people. But it just like this,
depends on how you think, because the girl would made arrangements and then she put a price tag on the set.
Regardless, the fact that she made arrangements when she was
on
just
top
with her
of that,
nigga.
But listen, this is not the kicker. On top of that, she started talking about on how like I've been being good.
I've been being good.
She was saying how the man was going. They was looking at rings. She was gonna send him rings to propose to her with.
Oh, okay.
I was so shocked and I had to bite my tongue because I didn't know this girl. And you not my friend, so I cannot come at you the way I come at a friend telling me this. Because you might not take it the way my friend that's been knowing me would take it. Even though I'm very, very candor. I don't think about what comes out my mouth because however I think of it, that's how it comes out, believe it or not. I said, and you been being good? That's what you call good?
I'm telling you that the
why do you think that you are marriage material? Because if that's not okay when he does it, why would you think that's okay when you do it? You have no standards within the relationship. What makes you think you have standards within the marriage? But that's what you want. You want the ring. Y'all want to send rings and qualify for what you didn't sign up for. You qualify. You think that you a wife. You have a sense that you're a wife. Mm-hmm. Okay. Marriage is not glorified by men as much as it is by women. No. Because the men, it comes a time where y'all feel like y'all gotta, sometimes y'all come to y'all sense on your own, like, man, she didn't fool out with me. I'm gonna marry this girl. Yeah. Sometimes y'all done fucked up enough to try to think that marriage will make up for the fuck up. And so sometimes marriage is just a convenience. Okay. Because of what happened prior to that. Mm-hmm. Now, in some cases, and I know of some cases, a lot of men fucked up and just was like, okay. Yeah. He about to change. And you going through the same shit. Y'all still engaged. Ain't even walked down the aisle. And he's still acting a fool. So it sounds like she's just a goofy. It's not about her being the goofy. It's about what you're willing to put up with, what you're not obligated to put up with, what you can forgive, and what you just can't get past. You have to set your own boundaries and not be so blindsided by a ring that you forget about your respect when it wasn't a ring. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. Don't be blindsided by a ring when Don't let that sweep up under the rug your dignity and your respect and what happened before the ring even came about. And people forget that. They want a wedding, they want bridesmaid, they want to go through the whole nine and put so much energy and money into marriage and a wedding and people in your business. Because that's all it is. Oh, look at her. I see she got that baby he had on her here. He walking down the aisle carrying a ring. You know, you know what I'm saying? Just for people to talk about you and people to be in your business and know that and judge and that negative energy, like this ain't gonna last long. All at your ceremony will come to light. Because you knew it wasn't gonna last long from the get-go. You knew it wasn't gonna last long when you said yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to say another thing about this too, like with our generation. Like I feel like with this era of healing, a lot of this shit not gonna happen. Like a lot of relationships not even gonna transpire because somebody's gonna feel like, okay, there's some bad energy. I ain't really trying to deal with it no more. I'm good on it. A lot of people don't even know how to address the energy. So, like, if you're not showing whoever you interested in, you know, and you saying like they got some energy that you're not messing, like that you don't like. If you're not showing them how to get like address it and like deal with it, then you're a part of the problem as well, because you're just going to leave this person and they're still not going to have this issue addressed while you're quote unquote healed or went through whatever you went through and got to your happy place. Help that person, because that's probably what they need. You're probably supposed to be there to help them. So like with half of us, majority. No, so look.
Because you can't help nobody. You don't want to be helped.
That's true. That's very true. But also, again, just with like the between men and women. Women are more into the healing than men are. We aren't exposed to it like y'all are at the end of the day. So when women say, you know, ooh, these men need to heal X, Y, and Z, I'm not saying that they don't, but also show them. Show them how. I'm just saying.
Show them how to heal.
Help them how to heal.
No.
Why
it doesn't
not?
work like that.
Why don't it? Why don't it?
The amount of time.
Regardless.
No. Hold on. Shh. Because you done said some shit. Now you about to dig yourself out the tunnel that you done dig yourself into. Because it's only so much a woman can take. And I have to speak up for us because you make it seem like we don't stand or walk with y'all when your back is against the wall. Hold on.
This generation.
Because, hold on, wait. This generation as well, because the females now, we dummies. Okay? Dumb. I'm talking about dumb. Like, oh, you need this? Okay. I'm about to send you this. I'm going to help you get back on your feet just to get slapped in the face and for you to get a level of stamina about yourself to kick us to the curb. Wait, because we can give y'all all the directions and all the advice, and we like to talk, so we emotional, so don't even do us like that. So we help y'all heal. We try. We at least attempt to. So the healing is really up to y'all. When you realize that everything that you come across, you fucking it up or it's fucked up, you cannot always point the finger.
That's true. Right. You can't. But also, again, the whole thing that I'm saying is, y'all know how to heal.
Y'all. No. You put so much pressure on us. Some of us don't. No. Some of us don't.
But
you cannot put that type of pressure on us.
All right, hold on. For the ones that say that they're healed, they've been through the healing,
can't believe it.
I'm serious, like honestly. Because first, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. When I was at school, hold on. When I was at school, there was not one male therapist. There was not one male therapist.
Okay.
Hold on. There was not one male therapist. Not one black male therapist at that. Hold on. So that's already telling you, men don't prioritize their mental health. We just go out here and majority of us go out into this world and try to stay alive.
Okay. We're gonna come back to statistically speaking on men's health versus women's health. Because you putting a whole lot of pressure on the women, thinking that every woman, not every woman, but some women, y'all know how to heal. Y'all know how. A lot of us don't, because let me tell you why. Some of us are trapped in non-healing situations with a man that we cannot be our better selves because we are in that situation. We cannot heal nobody because we can't even heal ourselves. How can we heal somebody else?
No, you see, you're missing it.
No. I ain't missing nothing. I'm touching on it. I was
talking about the women that
heal. But no, not the women. The women that claim that they heal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, what about the women that claim that they heal?
Help if you were to see a dude that you could be interested in, but you like, damn, he got some bad energy or something. Like you see something like after a week, like however much time, and then you're like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this. Maybe maybe you should help him heal or release that bad energy. Find some help. Because it's probably a good chance that he don't know where to get it.
Within.
Come on,
you trying to make us wear a cape that's not for us to wear.
It's not, but unfortunately,
it's not for us to wear.
It's not.
Okay, but why do you think? Did you think somebody came along and helped the woman? Did you think a man came along and helped the woman heal?
What do you mean?
Do you think that somebody came to our rescue and helped us heal for the women that claim they heal?
Men do that often. I'm not saying that women don't. Trust me. I want to make sure that y'all understand that. I'm not saying that.
My thing is, the only reason why women know how to heal is because we took time off to ourselves.
Okay.
We did our own work.
Okay.
So we heal from within by ourselves, not with nobody. We didn't bring nobody down with us. We probably had a confidant here and there. But other than that, we did that homework by ourselves and within.
All right.
My thing is, y'all so needy and need us so bad that you want us to come save you.
Just like y'all want us to protect y'all, right?
Wait. It ain't that we want you to protect. That's your duty.
So is y'all not helping, like keeping our mental health? Are y'all duty?
We stand. No. We stand by y'all enough.
Okay.
We stand by y'all enough. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you're so damaged that you bring us down with you. My thing is, you have to do that work on your own as a man. You cannot come in somebody's life and shake somebody's life up knowing that you're not healed and expecting help when you doing everything you can to block the help that she trying to give. Love on you. You still out here fucking around and cheating. We loving on you. We trying to keep you nourished and cooking for you. Mm-hmm. You criticizing the food. You know what I'm saying? We got the house clean, smelling good. You ain't came home.
See, at that point, first up, no.
Hold on. Tell me that I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. We cannot come in and save you if we see you damaged. We looking the other way because we heal. We already know we not going down that rabbit hole. I will come at you and I will find you when you are better. But right now, I have to determine to go the other way.
Or see, and this is where I'm gonna go back to what we were talking about on the last episode. Y'all got the information. Why not share it? Again, what we talking about? Hold on, no, because we talked about this. We talked about this. No. We talked about this. Like, because we already don't share information in the Black community. If you know how to heal, we talked about that. We already talked about how we don't share information in the Black community.
Hold on, wait. Let me tell you where you're wrong.
We talked about that.
I'm gonna tell you where you're wrong. I'm gonna let you finish though.
So
I want to let you finish.
Like I said, if you have the instructions on how to do something, and you see that somebody else is struggling to do that, why would you just go a completely different direction?
It's not. No.
Instead of, you know what? Here's this manual. Take this. Go through this, and maybe we'll see each other.
Okay, how about we do that?
Okay.
But like I say, you can only help. You cannot help people that don't want to be helped.
That's true. But what I'm saying is majority of people now, like in this generation, is not doing that. They're not giving out, like, you know what? You know, you need help. Let me get you to this. Let me show you this. Let me help you get, or let me get you.
No. Majority of the people it's so many different outlets and so many different influences that is happening. But motherfuckers like to backtrack and backslide and do whatever it is that in their power to defy the help that's being presented to them. I know a Black, I'm not sure if you're familiar with her, Iyanla Vanzant, and she has a show where she embraced and had men on there talking about, you know, different stuff, molestation, like, you know what I'm saying, how does it feel to be a Black man, you know what I'm saying, in America. Mm-hmm. Just different outlets and different counseling skills and activities just to get them through their trauma as a man. Mm-hmm. And stuff that they were dealing with. So miss me with that. Now a lot of women that's healed, I commend a lot of women that's healed that looks the other way, because they've been down that rabbit hole where they tried to help and they weren't even healed themselves, but they seen somebody broken and tried to help them and build them up, just to be kicked to the curb and, you know, treated like shit, basically. Mm-hmm. So you can't put that responsibility on a woman, and how we've been sitting beside y'all for years and years, centuries. I ain't gonna even say years, centuries, decades, just to get the short end of the stick. Y'all have to do that work yourself. Simple as that. Y'all gotta do your own work. Because we put in our own time to do our own healing. Y'all do your work. Don't expect no woman to come save you.
So no.
Don't put that message out there to that man.
What? I'm not putting no message out there to nobody. Yes, the message that I'm saying is, if you got the manual on how to heal,
it ain't the manual.
I know it's not no just like it's one
it ain't no right or no wrong way.
But guess what? It's also the main steps are pretty much the same at the end of the day. Yes, that journey is different for everybody, but you can also help somebody. I'm not saying that you have to, because that's definitely you're not obligated to. Advice, at the end of the day, and like you said, I will say this, because like that is commendable. Like to say that, you know what, you've been down there, you don't want to do it again, and you like because you recognize that trauma, yes, but also you can be like, oh, you got some stuff that I don't want to deal with. But I can point you to a direction, maybe, you know, like if you're looking for some help, you know, like it's what you can find an approach for it. But I don't necessarily feel like now is the time to be like, you know what, oh, that person needs help. I'm not gonna say man or woman. That person needs help. I'm about to just walk away, and because I'm good.
But my thing that person walked away. Somebody else might come along and do.
That may be true. That may be
the honorable thing to do.
That may be true, but like I said.
But other than that, that's nobody obligation.
You're not obligated.
But yours.
You're not obligated. But
nobody obligation but yours. Nobody job but yours.
But also, like I said though, and we were talking about the whole thing, like marriages in this generation. That's why I feel like a lot of them is going to be less and less. The more and more that people start getting exposed to healing. Because of this, a lot of people are going to be like, no, you need to do that on your own. You know, I'm not saying that you don't need to do something.
Before you get into something, do it on your own.
Yeah, but also, like I said, if you've been through the healing and you know what it takes, if you see somebody that needs some help, show them how to get there. Show them how to get there.
And that's all you can do is show them.
That's all I was saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying.
That's it. If they don't want to follow you, run.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to our community, who's the ones that are healed and who's the ones that are not?
Hold on, wait.
I'm just saying.
In our community,
when you look at
ain't nobody healed.
Yes, but I'm saying like if you were to put a room of men and a room of women. It don't even matter. It don't even matter because it's not like, mind you can't even measure healing. You can't measure that.
You cannot. So why are you putting?
But what I'm saying, because the term is more relevant from women. Like you hear it more from women than you hear it from men. Do you not? Do you not?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay. All right then. Okay then. So, is it safe to say that more women would say that they are healed than more men?
Right. And I still stand on what I believe. They say that because they did the work. They can say that because they did the work. A man can't say that because they don't want to do the work. Y'all still looking for help. And y'all want people to open up a manual when there is no manual with something that you should do self.
Again. Did you hear what I said about
self-efficiently?
Did you hear what I said about when I was at school? And it wasn't one male therapist.
School.
I'm just saying.
You ain't been to every school.
Hold on, but I'm saying
you do not know.
I'm saying what I do know. Statistically, they're not even a lot of male therapists in Detroit.
You may not know that though.
I've done the research. There isn't a lot of male therapists. You gotta show me some receipts and
some paperwork.
There aren't.
I'm coming with receipts and some paperwork.
That's fine.
Next time you call me.
That's fine. With this. I promise you.
So next time I'm gonna be ready.
You can ask any therapist.
But,
how many
okay, even if I do, that's still.
A lot of men don't want to talk to women about their shit,
and that's fine. That's why are y'all looking for us to save y'all?
What do you
show
mean?
Y'all the way?
Show us where
that's uncomfortable. When that should be a man on man. Okay, I'm healed. I'm a healed ass man. Let me show this brother and help this brother out. Lean on each other like it's women's circle and so many women collectives that we lean on each other and help each other out, and y'all have to be able to form and lean on each other and not look for the healed woman to come and open up and show you the manual on something that you need to do as far as self.
But see, this is the thing. Well, I'm not going to say it.
They don't know men feel comfortable telling no woman okay, don't look for me to come heal you and say anything.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm going the other way.
This is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's some stuff that I would like to talk to a male therapist about that I wouldn't want to talk to a woman therapist about. But because of the lack of men in the field, because we aren't exposed to mental health, we do have to wind up finding ways to talk to the women. In the men groups, I'm not going to say like all men, like when you talk to some men groups, like it'd be bad. But a lot of the time, I'm pretty sure a lot of it doesn't allow men to open up and get emotional. You know, like, yes, you can talk about what's going on, but
that's what I mean by.
But that's because how. What? Go ahead.
That's what I mean by getting through things with self first. Because in order for y'all to be comfortable, fully comfortable, it's a lot of shit y'all have to put to the side to live in and be in your truth and open up to somebody without thinking about judgment or somebody, you know what I'm saying, just that backlash that you think that you're gonna get.
Majority of us can't even live in that truth because of what society holds us to be. Like, for real, honestly,
that's self.
Honestly, because of what society holds us to be, it's hard to like do that. It's really hard to do that shit.
And that's understandable. But
and again, though, going back to the whole premise about this generation in marriage, a lot of the women in this generation don't feel like they need to put up with that shit no more.
Hell no. And they don't have to.
But also be okay when like the marriage rates do drop. You know, like, that
it ain't even about, let's stop thinking that we ready for that. So it ain't even no marriage rates dropping or rising. Because what is we even getting into that for? Like, why is we even committing ourselves and we can't even commit to the little shit? We can't even commit to our damn self off little stuff. So
that's, you know what? I don't know.
Like I say.
No, because it look good.
It looks good. It's more baby showers and gender reveals than marriages. So that means we I want to say we're having sex more than anything. To me, ain't nobody dating no more. We not courting
because you don't need to, because we got the Tinder, we got all the because all it takes is a DM. All it takes is a DM. Like for I'm not gonna like for some people just take a couple dollars. Like both.
Not even a couple. Some people want the 40 ball. A lot of people. A lot of I ain't gonna say high maintenance. I'm just gonna say
everything accessible.
Everything is, and it's okay if you do for yourself. So you want your level to do for you, and you can already do it yourself. I'm all for that. That's fine. But when you put a price tag on your worth, or what somebody have to give you for you to give them time or give them any type of attention, if you looking for something in return for that, you gonna always be by yourself. I'm not looking for nobody to do anything for me that I can't do for myself. I don't want nobody holding anything over my head or saying that they gave me this and they want something in return. I'm living. I'm going with the flow.
Yeah. I feel that.
You just can't not have certain stuff. We at a certain age where you should be, I would think you would be at X, Y, and Z. I'm not judging. You know what I'm saying? But I would think you would be at X, Y, and Z. And if you're not, everybody got a story. I don't know what happened. But if I see that you at a standstill because of you, that's a whole different. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
But clearly, though.
But then that's a standard that you set. I'm not helping you get through that. That's something that you gotta get through.
God, see,
that's the best advice I can give you. You at a standstill because of you. I can name you and list everything that you're doing to stop you from getting where you need to be. And if I can name that, that's me helping you. Because a motherfucker that don't care ain't gonna tell you that. It's not gonna tell you that. They gonna look the other way like, oh, they ain't gonna be about that. You might want some money or something. I ain't But I'm gonna tell you, and that's the best. It's gonna come out like that, but it's all on how you take it. However you receive that, That's on you to receive, but I'm letting you know you in your own way from getting where you need to be. And we at a certain age where you don't need to be doing that or be at this standstill, because that's not really a good look.
Yeah.
As a man or a woman, it ain't no good look. So, but everybody got a story. You don't know everybody's situation, but don't let that situation be justifications for your actions and your standstill. Let it be your testimony for you coming up out of there and rising above where you was at and helping yourself get out of that.
So how much are you taking in the marriage before you like that shit? Like, how much are you taking in the marriage before you just like?
First of all, I'm not even gonna even do that to myself.
See, okay, go ahead.
Even because my thing is, you have to know who you with. If you don't know who you with, you really just gonna find out who you with when you marry.
Okay.
Marriage is ties. That can be cut, but it's ties that's with that. And a lot of people don't have any ties. Y'all just have stuff in common and kids and great sex probably and good chemistry. But mentally ties, and that person is willing to, be their better self with you, and you willing to be your better self with them. You know this person well enough to know what they don't like. Of course, everybody's gonna make mistakes. You're not perfect, but if you're willing to take accountability in your actions and change and don't make it repeated patterns, I will believe it will thrive. If we understood who we was with and understood each other better mentally and gave ourselves time and not look at the sex or what this person doing for me, what he can cash out on, what he can pay. Oh my God. He can roll a blunt. Oh my God. He buying they house. Oh my God. Or he got that new Escalade. Oh my God. Like, beyond the material, beyond the physical, meaning the sex and the attraction to the person, mentally, what do y'all have in common?
Yeah.
What do y'all really have in common? Not the kids, you know what I'm saying? The kids is ties too.
Right.
What is really there? Because it's really more gender reveals and baby showers than it is actual marriage ceremonies in the Black community. Chaldean community, people get married every day. And they arrange I used to work with a girl, and young, cute little girl. She was so cute. She was, Chaldean, Arab. And her parents arranged her to be married. So she don't know this boy.
Mm-hmm.
She gotta live with his family as soon as they get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, things could be a whole lot different if we was forced into something. We have the freedom and the option to know and get to know who we with and get acquainted with one another before we even take that chance.
You do got a point there.
This girl, 23, she gotta lose her virginity. You know what I'm saying? They believe in like in their country, wherever they from. I remember watching this movie, Not Without My Daughter, and the man, he was a doctor here. He moved his wife to Iraq, beating a woman that was.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all like, it's not frowned upon. That's what it is.
Yeah,
obey your husband.
It's different cultures, different places.
We got it so good, and we take our freedom for granted. We just doing shit just to be doing shit because we got access to it. Getting with whoever and divorcing whoever and whatever because it's accessible and glorified. leave me alone. I don't want no ring. I don't want to be tied down to nobody. I don't want no I don't want that responsibility. I made up my mind. It's always good to have somebody. That's fine.
Okay.
I will want to get to know who I'm with and make sure that when I'm ready to commit myself, this is who I want to commit myself to, and I'm willing to make it work with this person because of how it looked before the ring got involved, or if there is a ring. Mm-hmm. But judging on how it looked before then, hey, let's go, let's do it. I'm content with this. And a lot of times we be content, we just be like, damn, like, he doing this shit again? Listen, you can have that. You can have that. But if we was forced to be in something, things would be a whole lot different. Whole lot different. But black men cheat.
No, we don't.
Y'all cheat too much.
So
y'all cheat too much. And you know, it's bound to happen.
Y'all cheat more. No,
we don't. We don't.
You know, y'all don't get caught more.
We don't get caught because.
No. But see,
no. But it's not even no being caught. No. Hold on, wait. Women cheat too, and they get caught too. I ain't gonna even knock that. That's on them. There's a lot of different reasons why a woman can cheat now.
I was about to say this because that's the real question. So why do women cheat?
I never cheated, so I wouldn't know.
You got a lot of motherfucking friends. You was just telling me about old girl that was just in the car.
Listen, that wasn't my friend. That was a friend of another friend that was in the car. That wasn't my friend. Because I would have told that heifer, listen, I told her, you gonna get your head knocked in between the washer and dryer.
All right.
You messing with, listen, you messing with people, you listen, that's too deep for me. If you gonna be that cold-hearted, don't be in nothing like that. You ain't with no real thoroughbred ass man doing nothing like that. You want some get back shit and you doing your own thing. You gotta be. You just don't like some get back, you know. He didn't put me through this, so I'm well within my rights to do this.
Alright, so
that's what that means.
So even though you personally haven't cheated, why do you think women cheat?
It could be you did something to make her lean on somebody else. Mm-hmm. Because before we start physically cheating, if we gonna have a one night stand and we just about to break up with you sometime coming up. Sometimes it start off as emotionally cheating with women. We start talking and complaining and he ain't doing this, and we getting that hey beautiful text from you every day, and you doing everything he ain't doing. He ain't even looking at you. He rolling over. He on the other side of the bed. You like, we don't cuddle no more. Oh my God. Like that's just it for me. And then it's gonna gradually work its way up to physically. Cause now y'all ain't sexing, y'all ain't doing nothing. He doing his own thing. That's the only reason it could be.
That's the only reason?
He could be, or you just got some women that it's not content with the sex life at home and want to explore other options. Fed up with whatever you done, so now they cheating and get some get back. Because
whatever you done.
It got to be whatever you done, because if we on some just randomly cheating shit.
I mean, like.
Hold on. First of all, we ain't start this. We the most want to be monogamous motherfuckers there is.
Who?
I'm
not saying that.
Boy, stop playing. Who? What you mean who? We all about the fairy tales, rainbows, and horses, and walking down the aisle. And like I said, we glorify being married so much more than y'all do, because y'all all about
No, we ain't talking about married no more. We just talking about
because right. So we're doing it out of a reaction. Y'all do it out of action, period. If we cheat, it's out of a reaction of what the fuck you did.
I wouldn't say that. I can't speak.
I cannot see no woman want to be with. Okay, my thing is we want to be in a monogamous relationship. We want to have somebody.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to be the player, the bitch fucking, unless we just that hoe. We don't want to be the motherfucker that's fucking 7 niggas and this, that, and the third. Any real woman, no, she wants her person, her man, this is me.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she get into something, she not looking elsewhere. She ain't, I got my man, he doing this and that and the third, and you know what I'm saying, loving me right and all this stuff. I'm happy where I'm at. And it be y'all that don't be really happy where y'all at because Keisha just seen you yesterday. LaTanya popped up at the house looking for you. Courtney texting your phone.
But y'all got like 6 or 7 niggas in y'all DMs.
Tony just keyed your car. No. We don't have 7 niggas unless we just broke up with your ass and we back on our back to the street.
All it take is a picture.
We back to the street.
All it take is a picture. And all it take is a picture.
A picture of what?
Whatever.
No. That's some bottom of the barrel price tag.
No. I'm just talking about like you throwing some shit like a thirst trap pic. Throw up a thirst trap.
Okay.
On purpose. No. On purpose. Like you said, you did say what?
See.
What? And you know, like, and mind you, it might not even be on
thirst
purpose.
Trap.
It might not even be on purpose,
what
though.
What the fuck is a thirst trap?
It might not even be on purpose.
What is a thirst trap?
So, from what I understand, a thirst trap is some shit like, okay, some shit that's going to make sure that is going to get their attention. From what I understand. But this is what I'm saying. All it take is you to put on that sexy ass dress that you never wear. That you never wear.
We're gonna post ourselves in that black dress because sometimes it don't even be us thirst trapping. Y'all done created us being now. If you a model or porn star, whatever the case may be, and you like to show your body or whatever the case may be, that's you. That's who you are. By all means, do that. But y'all created in y'all mind when somebody break up with somebody or they want to get back and feel cute again, they post a picture and motherfuckers, y'all thinking with that one eye that can't see, to live around the motherfucking 2 nuts in the asshole. Y'all want to get to thinking with that motherfucker, and then y'all think it's thirst trap. Oh, she want my attention. Oh, she knew her ass was poking out, this and that and third. And sometimes we just can't help how we built, and so when we take our picture, shit, hey, everything's showing, everything's situated, but we want to let y'all know we still got it. And sometimes it's not for the audience, it's for you.
You just said
it's for you.
All right, so look,
social media glorifies it as thirst trapping, but it's really for you and your confidence, depending on who you are and what your intentions is on posting a picture like that.
But you
That's
just
all
said,
depends on the person.
But what you just said, mind
I backhand you. What I just said.
You said, I need to just let y'all know that I still got it. Mind you,
I went back and cleaned that up because I'm like, sometimes it's not for y'all, the audience. It's for you to remind you that yourself, embrace you. I still have it. I'm still sexy. I can be cute when I want to because I know I don't post pictures at all like that. But I go down I share a memory or post a picture if I'm feeling cute and I know I still got it because I'm a stallion. So I'm gonna post that just to remind y'all shit I ain't lost it, or it's really just to remind me like I don't post pictures a lot, so I can't be thirst trapping. I don't want to be in nobody's face. So how the fuck I want to be thirst trapping? I don't think like that. So it just depends on your intentions on when you post a picture. I'm gonna leave it. All right, but like you said, if you post it right after you and your dude just broke up. Oh, you want some get back trying to right then. That's what I'm like. No. Those the simple minded people that give a fuck and want to make another motherfucker give a fuck. I'm about to post him. He about to be mad when he see me in this. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to go out in this. He finna be mad. Why are you doing something for a reaction out of another motherfucker? Is that gonna change the fact that y'all gonna? What that's gonna change?
But you said that y'all cheat out of reaction. Why y'all don't it make sense? Why y'all would post out of reaction? Don't it make sense?
But ain't we done with you? So we ain't cheating, right?
Well,
I just got done.
No,
with you.
No,
so
you're not done.
Picture
you're not done because you're trying to make the nigga jealous.
I'm not trying to. Depending on who you are trying to make that other person jealous because, first of all, that shows you a lot about a woman. If she's trying to make you jealous, that means she's not really looking for nobody to look at her. She want a reaction out of you to make sure you still want her. Mm-hmm. So that shows a lot about her character. I'm not doing this for nobody. I just want to make him mad. She want to get that urge and that feeling out of you so she can secure her mind and think, okay, he still cared because he would have never tripped about me posting his picture. Mm-hmm. That's all that is. Listen, y'all some cheap lying dogs. All I know. Man, I'm not gonna say all y'all, but
don't say y'all.
It be the most marriedest.
Yeah. Look, all it takes is
man.
Honestly, look. All it takes these days is a smile from a woman. Like
you know that easy.
Like some niggas.
Oh,
some
God.
niggas. Like look. I had an ex that she used to tell me like niggas used to just want to pay for like buy her shit. Like
they tricking.
I'm like.
They tricking.
But mind you,
I used to work with a girl, and niggas used to always want to buy her shit. And she had a nice figure, nice shape. She was loud, friendly. I'll buy you lunch. Yeah. I said, so all you is a meal. Use a meal.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas. Like,
because what made you? My thing is, you gotta recognize game. If you would have never seen, if I would have never came behind this counter, you would have never seen this ass. Nothing. This body, nothing.
Right.
You wouldn't have thought twice. She used to be thirst trapping. Like she would come behind the counter, just motherfuckers like, what time you going on lunch? Bringing her food every day, looking for her every day. Because you didn't sold, Joe. You didn't sign up for some shit. You didn't sign up to be lunch. You good for a couple meals. And they asking shit, where my hug at? After you give them that hug, shit, you gonna come outside and, sit on their lap or something? Take a ride with me, son.
So
you just signed up for a lot of chain reactions to go on after you accept this lunch.
So it sounds like I ain't gonna
touch on it. Go ahead, touch on it.
So with her putting herself in this situation, like for her even just getting into the conversation. Is that not, like, at what point is it considered cheating?
Once you emotionally venting and emotionally putting your problems and everything that's going on.
No. So, like, all right, so, because don't get me wrong. Tell me this. Because I don't really have my thought process on it. You might not have it off rip. I don't know. But let's say you like somebody random, like a chick randomly bought your dude some lunch. Like, but it was just a friendly, you know what? You was working hard today. Give you some lunch. I don't know.
You know what?
Versus, like whatever, like they had an interaction where, like damn, like
it depends
niggas got
on
eye fucking each other for real, man. Like, is it a difference? It's a difference
because it really all depends because my child's father is the last dude I was with. I don't trust him. I did not trust him. I still don't.
Okay.
I'm very honest.
All right.
I'm very honest about that. So if a female bought him lunch, then
what?
What am I supposed to believe? I can't believe what you tell me.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Man. Your history and your resume sets a tone. Your history and your resume sets a tone. So when you got a history of something always being nothing, when it's something, I can't think that it's nothing. Mm-hmm. I don't believe what you say.
So just based off the resume.
Based off your resume, I cannot trust and believe somebody bought you lunch from the kindness of their heart, because I've been offered the difference between us and y'all, or me and him. I don't take everything. I don't accept everything that's being offered to me. Mm-hmm. And I tell him this to this day. It's a two-way street. Mm. You will be and you will have cardiac arrest if you knew the amount of people that I come across and the amount of males that I could get this out of, or just be given the simplest thing as far as lunch, money, whatever. I don't take that. I don't. No, you good. You good. You don't have to give me that. You don't know me, sir. No, you. I'm straight, because I know what comes with that, and I'm not willing to give you all of that. So you're good. Okay. And that's in the relationship and out of the relationship. Who I am in front of him is who I am behind him. Right. Who he was in front of me was not who he was behind me. I got you. So. I got you. I don't believe that somebody just bought you lunch. And that's just me. It could be, you could be right. You could be, honest. And, she just bought me this because, we was working and I mean, it's going to always be a, okay. I got you. Okay, all right. That's just me. Yeah, you have yet to prove me wrong, or stand corrected on the things that you have shown me. So therefore, I have to be forced to believe and put my tools together and do my own outro.
Okay, that's fair.
Because black men cheat.
Black men don't cheat. I'm gonna get a sign.
You sound like Charlemagne now, cause
but black men don't cheat.
When I think he says black men don't cheat, he means actual black men who then grew up out of that stage of cheating in their life, where they know what they want, they're content on their relationship or their marriage, they willing to change. Temptation, I've been there and done that. I don't want to do that anymore. Mm-hmm. Actually grew up and out of that cheating stage. A lot of motherfuckers don't want to come out of that. They think that they missing out on something. The only thing you're missing out that you don't probably have is probably eggs. Because if you just out here, you just want to rip and run and dip into everything that you don't think you ever had, hey, go ahead. Do it by yourself, though. I mean, yeah. Don't do it when you're married. Yeah. Do that shit single. Do it when you single as fuck. When I mean as fuck, I mean you don't owe nobody no explanation. You live by yourself, by yourself. You got motherfuckers coming in the front, leaving out the back by yourself. Run your operation smoothly, so it ain't considered cheating or lying, or you can make your own life simple. Mm-hmm. And that led me to believe that does make the black woman a little bitter, a little bit, because we done been done so wrong so many times. It's just we get a perspective and outlook on every man and think he just like Tyrone that left us with these 5 kids and burned down our house and stole our rent checks and all this stuff.
So do you believe that the treatment of the black man is like the root of like the black woman's
it's several things that's the root. Not just cheating, just the
No, I'm just talking about like treatment.
Treatment,
not cheating.
Treatment. Oh yes, hell yeah.
Like that's the root.
It's not really the root. It's just everything that society plays a part in it.
Mm-hmm. The same society that black men are in.
You're right. That ain't no justification. That ain't no justification. We all got decisions and shit that we need to. Don't try to make that an excuse now.
I'm just saying.
Because we can surpass this if we could just come together now. So we're not making that no excuse because we know, like I say, it's too many influences out here. It's too many outlets for us not to know what kind of society we in. We living in it. We going through shit every day. We see shit every day that we don't like and we want to change. We just gotta collectively come together.
We should collectively come together and heal versus let motherfuckers do this shit by themselves.
It's not about letting.
Go ahead. Finish.
You know what? Since you want to touch back on that, let's get to it. Because it's not about letting you do it by yourself. It's y'all have to lean on your own. Like we'll lean on our own that'll come and help us. We cannot help you get through what only a man can. A woman cannot. We have raised black men, but we cannot. Our job, we cannot heal black men.
Y'all can't. But I'm pretty sure.
Oh.